All right, guys. This is Prodigal Son, episode 3. Looks like it's doing okay on the views. People are watching it, so it looks like it's doing pretty good in view count and all that. So I'm gonna keep going because I really like the show and I want to watch some more. Just a matter of whether I watch it on this show on channel or not. But I think I'll keep going because looks like it's gaining a bit of a following. So let's see. There are there were 16, I believe. Yeah, there are 16 episodes right now, including the one that just had yesterday. So I'm gonna try and catch up to this show. I was debating. I was trying to figure out, should I watch it or not. I think I'm gonna catch up because I'm really getting into this show. So I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the whole thing. Hold on a second. I gotta rearrange this. Okay. So I think I'm gonna catch up. I want to see if I can catch up as fast as I can, like in a couple days if I can. Just watch straight. Okay. So what happened last episode? Malcolm has seen his father. We learned that this is like the overarching story in this gonna be about whoever's in that trunk. Everybody, including his mom and his father, say that there was nothing in there, which is bullshit because he is having nightmares about it. We know this. So it's just a matter of what the hell is in there. So, so there's this whole thing about what's in that trunk. Why was he being chloroformed and all that? And then there's also the fact that his mom apparently knows that he's doing it. Of course she knows. She knows everything. She looks like someone who knows everything, especially about her kids. So she is keeping tabs on him. She's using that guard to keep tabs on whoever goes in there. She knows that he's in there, and she's not happy. Let's go.
Tonight, the NYPD arrested
Alright, you
Dr.
guys,
Martin
I'm so
Whitley in
excited.
connection to at least
I haven't watched anything in a couple days, man. I'm falling behind. Gotta catch up. Oh, the mom. She's there. Oh my gosh. Has she been seeing him this whole time, or is this the first time she's seen him in years? Does he look surprised to see her? She looks uncomfortable.
Criminal charges insurmountable.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is 1998. I'm sorry. I missed the date.
Children.
I said stop. I would have sacrificed anything for you.
And you did, which is why we will get through this.
You are going to be in a cage for the rest of your life. I will never come back here. Not ever.
Which means she's totally gonna see him. Okay, so she hasn't seen him. She hasn't seen him since then.
He changed the locks. In response to your security upgrade, I would like to...
Holy shit! Oh my god, that's the only thing keeping him alive.
Are you all right?
You're seeing your father.
He proved helpful with my casework.
Father and son solving crimes.
I know you think these memories are real. They're not. I want new keys by tomorrow, or I am putting in a Panera.
What's that?
Your hyperbole remains as vibrant as it was at 11 years old.
Which is why you still agreed to shrink me. What's your professional opinion on repressed memory?
Is this about your nightmares? I would recommend that you stay as far away from Martin Whitley as humanly possible.
Root beer. This day just keeps getting better. For you, Gil.
Edrisa?
And for you. In the early 19th century,
Really white.
experimental lobotomies produced a similar side effect. Cherry?
It's my favorite.
Turned black when they came. They said truth. Do wildflowers grow there?
They often convince themselves they're acting on behalf of a higher power or dissociative voice.
Cranial saw a quarter-inch in depth. The killer cut clean through. This man's... Oh. You don't see that every day.
JT's face. He's like, I did not need to see that.
Absolutely no idea.
He was on sabbatical, but his psych lab is still running at the university under his research partners, Carl Mitchell and department head Dr. Elaine Brown.
Elaine Brown.
Okay,
At
he doesn't
Quantico.
know.
Mr. Bright, I've got your doctor on the phone.
Oh, my dentist.
I saw you on television. You and your sister. Oh. Tell me about Mr. Holton's brain.
That's police business. Goodbye, Dr. Witham.
One more thing. This case may prove difficult for you, Malcolm.
Oh, fear has always been your particular stumbling block.
Do you know of anyone who would have wanted to harm Professor Holton?
Participant number 3 is distracted. Swap out her protocol. I'm Dr. Elaine Brown.
Detective Powell.
Malcolm Bright, consultant profiler.
Was that my book?
Any firings, on-campus dramas?
No, none.
Alice Downey.
Did Dr. Holton and Alice have a relationship?
Not at all, and I resent the salacious implication. Alice was troubled. She succumbed to the pressures of doctoral pursuit. I fail to see the connection.
Malcolm is seeing your father, and you covered for him.
I can't get through a family dinner without covering for one of you.
I was protecting you.
You did. You also taught me to be ashamed of who I am.
Do you sleep at night? That peace is because of the choices I made.
Dr. Holton's dead grad student.
Yeah, because between the two of them, between the three of them, you can tell that Alice seems to have, no, not Alice. The mom and the son have like a shadow over them, because they were clearly affected by the father's doings. But she clearly got away from all that. She seems pretty innocent in comparison. She doesn't have that shadow looming over her, you know. And then, like they just said, she can sleep well at night. I could tell that from the last 2 episodes. Because she doesn't remember him, she doesn't have to worry about all that, the burden of knowing who her father was. You know, she might want to be grateful for that.
But they dug up an anonymous complaint letter with some crazy theories about Alice's suicide. Handwriting look familiar?
It's Carl Mitchell. There's some things you should know. Circumstances I couldn't discuss in front of Elaine.
Oh.
Circumstances.
The truth.
Ooh, scary.
Security says someone triggered the roof door alarm.
He's alive. Oh.
Hi. Do you see it? You see it?
Is he on LSD? You got.
Oh, please.
Grab the guy. Don't let. Oh no. Oh, hold on.
We're so high up. We're so high up.
Right.
He better have landed on something. Oh.
Tox screens came back positive.
Carl Mitchell's blood had extreme levels of lysergic acid diethylamide, LSD, more than 50 times a standard dose.
And our original orders?
This isn't 1963, Detective. No one ordered them to do anything.
You're lying, Dr. Brown. We're looking for a male. 30s, likely Caucasian, dropping grades, situationally incongruent emotions.
Dominic.
We need a full name.
Dominic Render.
With him, the drug triggered intractable paranoid schizophrenia. Your experiment was the trip that never ended.
Whoa, it's the mom.
Malcolm's not here. What are you doing here, Jessica?
I'm trying to offer my condolences for starters. You knew Gil. More than anyone, you knew.
Yeah, who sent him there in the first place? Jessica, he was 11.
I was wrong. Help me fix it.
Malcolm Bright does whatever Malcolm Bright wants to do. We can't control him.
Speak for yourself.
Oh boy. What's she gonna do? She gonna like have him admitted to the psychiatric ward or something? That's the worst thing you could do. Don't take his choices away, man. Gonna drive him further into his father's arms.
I will never come back here. Claremont Psychiatric Hospital.
Oh my god. It's happening.
In the service, we have a hierarchy. Your rank commands respect, but you don't respect me.
When I was a little kid, a cop came to my house. He saved me. No one has more respect for the badge or the people that wear it than I do. I need to ask Dr. Brown one more question.
And you have reason to believe that you were drugged during your father's active periods? If your memories are blocked, it may be because they're attached to something your subconscious mind is afraid of. Stick interpretation of Lucifer himself.
I've seen this before.
What?
Has Dominic Render ever been here?
Yes. Dominic was always fascinated. He was
What?
with my collection.
How in the world did he do that?
This is where he plans to kill you.
Something's wrong. Thoughts are shifting. The camera.
She's aware of it.
You've been dosed with LSD. Dominic Render!
Yeah, there we go. Just in time.
Let's go back.
Whoa, he
I
actually
killed
did.
him. Turn it on. I have to turn it on.
Please! No! No! Wait! You can't outrun the fear. You have to move into it.
Oh, it's too quick. I have to go back.
The fear you're feeling right now, you have to let the fear consume you. And the panic.
He got to take his own advice.
Dr. Whitley, you have a guest.
Oh my God. He was not expecting that.
You're stunning.
Burn in hell. I want you to stop seeing Malcolm.
Way to kill a mood.
You are dead to me. And when your body finally submits, I will flush your ashes down the Port Authority's most disgusting toilet. My mother warned me. You were basically penniless. You couldn't maintain my lifestyle. You would hold me back, but I would have done anything to save it. Until everything was taken from me. And now you want them too. How can you do this? Martin.
Don't do that, Jess. I was there. I know the whole story. What happened to them wasn't just about me.
You are breaking him. Don't take the one thing I have left.
Fears to gain those memories.
What the hell are
Whoa.
you doing? You know very well that your father's things are off limits.
I saw a woman.
That doesn't concern you. Do you hear me? You have no idea what your father is capable of.
What did you do?
Oh shit. Yeah, that suggests the mom knows something too. She definitely knows. Okay. First off, Elaine Brown is kind of badass. She was able to shoot a guy from the staircase after being dosed with LSD 50 times stronger than a normal dose. Shit. That's a major... she got some shooting skills to be able to shoot up a staircase with all that in her. Damn. All that stuff with the parents is amazing. It's so cool. I love watching the mom and the father. So that was a good scene. It was such a good scene. Watching them. You can tell the mom really loves her kids, and she's trying everything she can to protect them. And it even goes back to the first episode when she said that your sister's perfect, because the sister managed to avoid all of this. The sister managed to avoid all this stuff with the father, so I think she thanks the stars for that, and so she's just worried about the son clearly, because the son has all the freaking issues, and she actually went to see someone her husband, ex-husband, who she promised she'd never see. I thought it was interesting too. We got to kind of see it without. I think we saw it without any makeup on for a second, which is interesting because you almost never see that in a. At least it looks like anyway. You never really see that kind of thing in a TV show, so that was cool. I think I'm pretty sure. But she did put on something to go and see him though. I noticed she wrapped a scarf around her neck or some kind of a choker on her neck. I was just wondering if there was any particular reason why she did that. Was she hiding something from him? I don't know. But the conversation they had was very good. There's a lot of history there. But there seems to be an implication from the father, her husband, ex-husband, that she was also implicit in these acts. It wasn't all on me. You knew who I was, and you kind of let it happen. So how much did she know is the question now. And then we go straight over to Malcolm, and he has his nightmare. He's trying to face his fears and dive in. And now he's realized that his mom tried to stop him from going into the trunk. But but it wasn't like better than to go in your father's things. It didn't sound like she was unaware. The way she said it was, better than to go in your father's things. Like she was terrified, right? And then she said, "You have no idea what your father's capable of." All that, the tone of her voice, everything suggests way more than just, it's not just a normal, oh, don't go, you're not allowed to go in your father's room. It's way more than that. This is, your father is a serial killer, and I know it. You know what I mean? She knows something. If she didn't, I don't know how much. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's why she feels so guilty. She's trying to protect her son, because did she ever help? Did she hide? Did she help hide some of the bodies? I don't know. I don't know if she just was she clearly knew something about what he was doing. How much she knows is unclear, but it does seem like it could go as far as I don't think she was helping him kill people, but I don't think she was stopped. I think she wasn't stopping it either. I think she knew for a long time. Maybe, I don't know how long. That's another question. But she kind of just turns her head, and he does whatever he does, and she don't say nothing. So clearly I'm pretty sure that's what they're trying to show there, and that's going to haunt her, because all the time she could have done something and she didn't do anything. So now it looks like he might have to pursue that further. What the hell does my mom know about this? Because, yeah, the way she tried to brush him off about this, there was no girl. She was really adamant that there was no girl. And that just sounds like, you are lying, lady. I know you know. And I'm pretty sure he's going to have to start looking into his mom now. Because he's going to start realizing that they're both lying. There's a lot of unfinished, repressed memories here. And his parents both know I think his parents know what's happening. I mean, then they clearly know, and they're not saying nothing. He's gonna have to figure it out himself in the next episode. See you guys then. Thank you for watching.